Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanam 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 Bhavanam 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 Bhavanam 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 Bhavanam Kevalam
39 men distinctively handsome, each representing the different cultures from all around the globe. They've come to the Pearl of the Orient Seas to compete in the greatest competition of its kind. 39 men, only one will become Mr. International.
Kevalam Bhavanam Bhavanam 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 Kevalam 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 Bhavanam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanam Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam. Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam.
The candidates of the 13th Mr. International. We begin with Australia.
Baba Nam Kewalam, 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 Baba Nam, Baba Nam
Belgium.
Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba,
Bolivia.
Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam.
Brazil. China. Czech Republic. Dominican Republic.
Kewalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba,
Guam.
Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam.
Haiti.
Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam Kewalam,
Hong Kong.
Nam Kewalam, Baba 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 Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam,
India.
Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam,
Indonesia.
Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam
Japan.
Kewalam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam
Korea.
Kewalam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam,
Lebanon.
Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba Nam, Baba Nam Kewalam, Baba, Baba Nam, Baba Nam
Malaysia. Mexico. Nepal. Netherlands. Nicaragua. Norway. Panama. Peru. Philippines. Poland. Puerto Rico. Russia. Singapore. Slovenia. South Africa. Spain. Sri Lanka. Sweden. Switzerland.
Kewalam, Baba Nam. Babanam, babanam, kewalam, baba, babanam, babanam, kewalam. Babanam, babanam, kewalam,
Thailand.
babanam, babanam, kewalam. Babanam, babanam, kewalam, baba, babanam, babanam, kewalam. Babanam, kewalam, babanam, kewalam.
USA.
Babanam, kewalam, babanam, kewalam. Babanam, kewalam, babanam, kewalam. Babanam,
Venezuela.
kewalam, babanam, kewalam. Babanam, babanam, kewalam, baba, babanam, babanam, kewalam. Babanam, babanam, kewalam, baba, babanam, babanam, kewalam.
Vietnam.
Babanam, babanam, kewalam, baba, babanam, babanam, kewalam. Babanam, babanam, kewalam, baba, babanam, babanam, kewalam.
Live from one esplanade in Manila, Philippines, this is the 13th Mr. International Competition. And now, please welcome your host, Mr. Michael Bristol.
Mabuhay Philippines! And welcome to the 13th Mr. International! Let's give it once again for our contestants, and thank you so much to Rizal Technological University, Mandaluyong. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't you give yourselves a warm round of applause, please? I would like to welcome you to my country, the Republic of the Philippines. By now, I'm sure that most of you have toured around and see what we've got. This country is so beautiful. We actually have beautiful sceneries, amazing nature, beautiful people, and no shortages of beauty competitions. Is that correct? We are home to some of the most beautiful men and women in the world. A big hand for that, come on! Indeed, it is more fun in the Philippines. So without a further ado, we began the competition with their national costumes. The costumes that the contestants wore were put together especially for Mr. International Competition. All the 39 costumes represent their nation in an elaborate display of color and culture from all around the world. This is actually a Mr. International tradition. And now let us give out our first award for the night. The contestants showcase their magnificent costumes representing their countries at Resorts World Manila on the 17th of this month. And it is now time to award the Best in National Costume. And the Best in National Costume is Nicaragua. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, Nicaragua. Thank you so much, contestants. Now, our selection committee for tonight is made up of leaders in business, entertainment, and philanthropy. They are looking for a diverse group of contestants who embody strength and determination. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our selection committee for the 13th Mr. International. Our first judge is Mr. International 2014. He's actually the first winner of Mr. International from the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, in the house tonight is our Guapolis, Neil Perez. Our next judge is an architect by profession, a businesswoman, and the CEO of 2 companies, aviation and finance technology. She also assisted in the successful hosting of Miss Universe 2016 and judged the Miss Universe 2018. It is my honor to present to you Miss Rochelle Louise Singson Michael. Next, we have the president of the Designer Circle of the Philippines. Please put your hands together for Mr. Johnny Abad. Our fourth judge is a business owner and co-manages Juan's Planade and the project director of SMDC. Please welcome Ms. Jancy. And to complete our panel for tonight, please welcome the president of PR Diamonds Realty Philippines, Mr. Dante Salamat. Welcome, judges. I know that your job is more difficult than mine this evening, so good luck to all of you. So ladies and gentlemen, please hold on to your seats, and those who are watching up at home, because eliminations is coming up next. You are watching the 13th Mr. International live in Manila, Philippines. And welcome back to Mr. International. So this is the result of a week-long preliminary competition that included swimwear and evening wear rounds, which was hosted by the province of Ilocos Norte, where they were warmly welcomed by the Ilocanos and the genuine hospitality of the Filipinos, rich tradition and culture truly from Ilocos Norte. But all the candidates felt even more excited and great during the closed-door interviews. Believe me, we have put this gentleman on the spot. The selection committee and the Mr. International organization factored in the contestants' responses as they made the difficult decision in choosing our 15 semi-finalists. And these 15 semi-finalists will come from 3 regions from all over the world. 3 from the Americas, 3 from Europe and Africa, and 3 from Asia and the Pacific. But for those contestants who's not selected, they still have 1 more shot. 5 wildcard spots are up for grabs, and it can be drawn from any of the 3 regions and 1 from your fan vote. The preliminary results were tabulated by AAA and Company CPA, represented by its managing partner, attorney Arnold Abdua. Now let's meet the distinctively handsome man wearing all original Filipino creation from the Designer Circle Philippines, beginning with the 11 contestants from the Americas.
Lucio Prado, desde el país más diverso del mundo, Bolivia.
Danielson Furtado, from the land of Carnival, Brazil.
Arturo Paredes, from the land of Merengue and Bachata, Dominican Republic.
Gael Jean-Louis from the Pearl of the Antilles, Haiti.
Piero Renero, from the land of ancient civilizations, Mexico.
Nike Niño, from the land of lakes and volcanoes, Nicaragua.
Juan Ángel Gaviria from the Panama Canal, Panama.
Julio Valebona from the land of hidden treasures, Peru.
Julián Rivera, de la Isla del Encanto, Puerto Rico.
Nicolás Santos, from the Sunshine State of Miami, Florida, USA.
Francesco Piscitelli, from the land of warriors of love, Venezuela.
The contestants from the Americas, beginning with Bolivia. Brazil. Dominican Republic. Haiti. Mexico. Nicaragua. Panama. Peru. Puerto Puerto Rico. USA. Venezuela. Once again, the Americas.
Another round of applause for the Americas. And now it's time to announce our first 3 semi-finalists. May I request for the envelope, please? The very first contestant from the Americas to move to the semifinals is Panama. The second semifinalist from the Americas is Venezuela. For the men of the Americas, there's only one spot left, and that belongs to Dominican Republic. Let's give our first 3 semifinalists a warm round of applause. Coming up next are the contestants from Europe and Africa region when the 13th Mr. International returns. Welcome back to Mr. International. The 3 semifinalists from the Americas have been revealed. And now let's meet our 11 contestants representing Europe and Africa.
Mohamed Mahouk from the country of chocolate, Belgium.
Jiří Moníček from Šestajovice, Czech Republic.
Claudio Schoorstra from the land of tolerance and acceptance,
The Netherlands.
Matthias Duma from the land of the midnight sun, Norway.
Tomek Zarzyski from the country of noble people, Poland.
Igor Buentuf from the largest country, Russia.
Matjaž Mauri Boncel from the West Forest of Slovenia.
Labrang Ramitzi from the land of hope, South Africa.
Jesús Collado from the land of flamenco and fiesta. ¡Viva España!
Kevin Graham from the land of Vikings, Sweden.
Michael Freire from the country of cheese and chocolate, Switzerland.
We begin with Belgium. Czech Republic. Netherlands. Norway. Poland. Russia. Slovenia. South Africa. Spain. Switzerland. From Europe and Africa.
Well, these men from Europe and Africa are all hoping to capture the title, but only 3 of them has to advance to the next round. It's time for another elimination. Here we go. Europe and Africa's first to enter into the semifinals is Norway. Locking down the second spot is Spain. Nine men are still waiting to hear their names, but there is only 1 spot left. Rounding up Europe and Africa, we have Czech Republic. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Europe and Africa's best of the best. Coming up next, we have the man from the third region, Asia and the Pacific, when the 13th Mr. International returns. And welcome back to Mr. International. We've already met the contestants from the Americas, Europe, and Africa. From those 2 regions, 6 impressive men emerged. And now let's meet our contestants from our third and final region, from the vast of China to the 1,000 islands of the Philippines. Say hello to the 17 men of the Asia and Pacific.
Harrison Luna from the land down under, Australia.
Ruitao Li from Guangzhou, China.
Hafiday Christian Laya from the island where America's Day begins, Guam.
Viking Kwan from the Pearl of Asia, Hong Kong.
I am Balaji Murugadas from the land of culture and unity in diversity, India.
Reza Praditya from the capital city of culture, Yogyakarta, Indonesia.
Yoshi Takimura from the land of the rising sun, Japan.
Tae-Woong Hwang from the land of the morning come, Korea.
Hamata from the land of cedars, Lebanon.
Sylvestian John from beautiful land of Borneo, Malaysia.
Prasan Zang Saha from the top of the world, Nepal.
Kevin Balualua from the Pearl of the Orient Seas, Philippines.
Famia Shari from Lion City of Singapore.
Amanda Amarasekara from the island of lush rainforest, golden sandy beaches and serendipity, Sri Lanka.
Kevin Chang from the hearts of Asia, Taiwan.
Nick Nolte from the land of smile, Thailand.
Trịnh Bảo from the land of Gold Dragon, Vietnam.
Beginning with Australia. China. Guam. Hong Kong. India. Indonesia. Japan. Korea. Lebanon. Malaysia. Nepal. Philippines. Singapore. Sri Lanka. Taiwan. Thailand. Vietnam. Once again from Asia and the Pacific.
These 17 men from Asia and the Pacific worked hard to make it into this night's competition, but only 3 of them will advance at the Mr. International title. So let's get it on. First from Asia and the Pacific to step into our 15 semifinalists. Hong Kong. The next contestant earning a spot is Vietnam. Folks, there is only one spot left. And the contestant who will still have a chance to wear the sash tonight is Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for our 3 semifinalists from Asia and the Pacific. So 30 remaining contestants have one more chance to earn a spot in the top 15. 5 wildcard spots and 1 from the fan votes are still up for grab when Mr. International returns. Welcome back to Mr. International. We started the night with 39 contestants and so far, 9 semi-finalists emerged. And now we got 6 more spots available. That is right. Our wildcard selection can come from any of the 3 regions, and we're going to find out who they are right now. The first of our wildcard semi-finalists is Australia. Moving on to the semi-finals is Japan. Next to advance, Puerto Rico. Only 3 more spots remaining. Our next semi-finalist is Korea. Our 14th contestant is one step closer to the title. And he is Thailand. Well, this is it. Get ready. Our 15th and last semi-finalist, who is also our fan vote winner, is no other than Peru. Congratulations to our top 15 semi-finalists. You are watching Mr. International live from Manila, Philippines. This is the 13th Mr. International. Let us all welcome back on stage our 15 semi-finalists wearing the Filipino barong that exemplifies the resilience, pride, and honor of the Filipinos. Each contestant should showcase his compelling and confident stage presence. They'll have to create a huge impact, and then the selection committee will narrow the field into 10. Contestants, the stage is yours.
We begin with Panama. Please come forward, Mr. Panama. Venezuela. Dominican Republic. Norway. Spain. Czech Republic. Hong Kong. Vietnam. Philippines. Australia. Japan. Puerto Rico. Korea. Thailand. Peru.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 15 semi-finalists. Eliminations coming up when Mr. International returns. And welcome back to Mr. International. Our 15 contestants are about to be cut to 10. Our accounting firm and official tabulator, attorney Arnold Abdua, the managing partner of AAA and Company, CPAs have verified the results. May I have the envelope, please. And it's time to reveal our top 10. Thank you, attorney. Are you guys ready? The first to move forward in the competition is Venezuela. Also in the next round is Norway. Earning the third spot is Thailand. Still in the running, Puerto Rico. Moving one step closer to the title is Panama. Stepping into the sixth spot, we have Hong Kong. Also advancing into the next round is Dominican Republic. Just 3 spots left. Earning the next one is Czech Republic. Locking down the 9th spot, we have Philippines. Six men are still hoping to hear their names tonight, but there is only one spot left. And that belongs to Vietnam. Ladies and gentlemen, your top 10 finalists for the 13th Mr. International. When we come back, this man will go head-to-head at the swimwear competition.
Let's welcome the man in their swimwear.
It's about to get sizzling tonight. At this point in the game, there's no room for mistake to contestants wearing a runner-up from Venezuela. Ladies and gentlemen, the swimwear competition now begins.
We begin with Venezuela. Norway. Thailand. Puerto Rico. Panama. Hong Kong. Dominican Republic. Czech Republic. Philippines. Vietnam. Please welcome back the top 10 finalists in the swimwear.
Ten world-class men are competing for this one chance in a lifetime. By the end of the night, one of them will go home with a trophy. When we come back, the fight for the battle continues here at the Mr. International. Welcome back to Mr. International. Korea won their first Mr. International title when Suwon Lee became the 12th Mr. International in Myanmar. He has taken on that role with great enthusiasm and an inspiring drive to make a difference. He's raised the bar everywhere as Mr. International. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce the reigning Mr. International, Suwon Lee. Hello, Suwon. It's nice to see you again. How are you? And welcome to the Philippines.
I love Philippines. Thank you.
Great, Philippines is great. All right, so your adventure as Mr. International has taken you to almost 10 countries, and you've made countless appearances, and you've also been a brand ambassador of a famous timepiece. So this is my question. For the man back there, what would be your advice to the next Mr. International?
I want to tell them, enjoy and be confident and make a good relationship with other. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our reigning Mr. International, Suwon Lee. Coming up next in the competition, our evening wear.
Taking the stage, please welcome tonight's top 10, beginning with Venezuela. Norway. Thailand. Puerto Rico. Panama. Hong Kong. Dominican Republic. Czech Republic. Philippines. Vietnam. the top 10 finalists of 13th Mr. International.
All right, so now that we've seen the swimwear and evening wear, who do you guys think will make it to the top 5? Louder, please. Well, we all have our personal favorites, but the selection committee chose our top 5, and we will announce that when Mr. International returns. Welcome back to Mr. International. These finalists have shown what they have, the drive and determination. But after the swimwear and the evening wear, the 10 becomes 5. The selection committee has spoken, and may I have the envelope, please? Thank you, Attorney Arnold Abdua. Are you ready? The first contestant to make it to the final 5 is Hong Kong. Still alive in the competition is Vietnam. Earning the 3rd spot is Philippines. Locking down the 4th spot is Czech Republic. Six men are still hoping to hear their names. But to complete our final 5, Venezuela. Say hello to your final 5. One of these amazing men will become a Mr. International. As exciting as it is, Our contestants have no time to celebrate right now because we're about to make the final question. Mr. International takes on the responsibility of working as a global ambassador. He must be sharp, quick on his feet, and be able to communicate with clarity and confidence. Contestants, please get ready because your answers will determine who makes it to the final three. Tonight, the questions were written based on their profile. So once I have read the question, you have 30 seconds to answer, and once you hear the sound, your time is up. Some of our contestants will be using an interpreter. Let's begin with Hong Kong. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here's your question. Male models are being paid considerably less than female models. What are your views about this? Again, male models are being paid considerably less than female models. What are your views about this?
I think female model in the market is very required. So every male model they didn't have the more required than the female model. So I think female model they would get more higher pay than the male model. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Hong Kong. Now let's call in Vietnam. I believe we have an interpreter. Good evening. You want to greet the Filipinos?
Mabuhay, Philippines!
Here is your question. If Mr. International confessed of being married during his reign, should he be allowed to continue his duties? Again, if Mr. International confessed of being married during his reign, should he be allowed to continue his duties?
Có hiểu không? Okay, anh dịch nhé. Okay, so nếu như là Mr. International ấy mà thú nhận là mình muốn cưới vợ ấy thì cái người Mr. International này có được chấp nhận để mà tiếp tục cái việc giữ quyền lực của mình hay không trong nào?
Xin phép trả lời ạ. Theo em nghĩ là có, bởi vì anh ấy có thể tiếp tục cái trách nhiệm của một Mr. International, bởi vì kết hôn không có nghĩa là sẽ dừng lại được cái trách nhiệm đó. Và em nghĩ là một người vợ yêu thương anh ấy sẽ hiểu và luôn ủng hộ anh ấy bất kể điều gì. Em xin cảm ơn.
My answer is yes. He should be allowed to continue because his responsibility and duty does not stop at getting married. And to be loved by a loving wife who will support and accept him for whatever is necessary. And to be loved like somebody like that would help him to carry out his mission for the world, a world of justice, freedom, and most importantly, love.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vietnam. That was tough. Now let's move on to the Philippines. I think he loves you too. All right, good evening, Philippines. I assume we have a lot of fans here in the house tonight. Do you have any message for them?
Maraming pong salamat sa mga nagpunta at mga sumuporta po sa akin hanggang sa uli. Maraming pong salamat. Love you all.
All right. Are you ready? Here's your question. Recently, the Philippine Congress proposed to lower the age of criminal liability to 9 years old. Do you agree or not agree with this proposal? Again, recently, the Philippine Congress proposed to lower the age of criminal liability to 9 years old. Do you agree or not agree with this proposal?
Para sa akin po hindi kasi marami pa rin pong mga bata ang ano ng magulang na hindi masyadong nagagabayan pero hindi naman sa isang pagkakamali lang kailangan na natin ibaba yung hatol sa kanilang mga bata. Kailangan pa rin nila bigyan ng pangalawang pagkakataon para sa akin po. Yun lang po, maraming salamat.
Thank you very much. Let's give it up for Philippines. Next we have Czech Republic. Good evening. As we say here in the Philippines, very Czech. Czech Republic. Are you ready? Okay. Do you agree that jobs should be more about skills rather than university or college degree? Again, do you agree that jobs should be more about skills rather than university or college degree?
Mabuhay. Good evening, everybody. And okay, I agree because I think that everybody should have opportunity, and everybody can do something for another people, and yeah, so I agree.
Thank you very much, and we agree with you. Czech Republic. And to complete our top 5, let's call in Venezuela. Good evening. Do you have any message for your Filipino fans tonight?
Mabuhay, Philippines.
Ready for your question. Venezuela, do you think a transgender man must be allowed to compete in Mr. International? Again, do you think a transgender man be allowed to compete in Mr. International?
Well, I like your question. First, because it's something that I almost think every day. Right now, the world is changed, and we have to change with it. And I think, yes, I'm agree. It's possible to allow this new, we call in Venezuela, cambio. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Venezuela. So cambios must be allowed to join in Mr. International according to Mr. Venezuela. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for your top 5. When we come back, another elimination round. This is the 13th Mr. International. And welcome back to Mr. International. We begin the competition with 39 contestants, and now we're down to 5. In a moment, only 3 finalists will be left standing. Are you guys ready? Before that, of course, we would like to thank PEPS Foundation Incorporated with its owner and president, Mr. Carlo Morris Galang. A big hand for him, please. And of course, we would like to thank the president and owner of Mr. International, Alan Sim. Special thanks also to Oxin Films. May you have the envelope, please. Thank you, attorney. Okay, get ready. Here are your final 3. The first finalist is Vietnam. Our second of the 3 finalists is Venezuela. There is only one name left for the other 2 finalists. Unfortunately, your Mr. International dream ends tonight. Our final contestant in the top 3 is Hong Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you your 3 finalists. Congratulations, and we will all see you later for your final look when the 13th Mr. International returns. Welcome back to Mr. International. Our final 3 contestants are about to get one last chance to leave an impression. Our judges will make their ranking according to their final look. So ladies and gentlemen, here they are. Vietnam. Venezuela. Hong Kong. Each of these men stand reach within the title. When we return, the moment of truth. You are still watching the 13th Mr. International. Welcome back, everyone. Earlier tonight, we welcomed Mr. International Suwon Lee on stage. And now, it's time for his final walk before passing the title to another amazing man. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back the 12th Mr. International, Suwon Lee.
From a normal college student, my life was literally changed overnight since the day I became Mr. International. I have traveled to many countries during my reign and was culturally enriched by new friends from around the world. Being Mr. International is the highlight of my life, and I will forever treasure the wonderful memories that I have made. I appreciate the love you have shown on me this past year, and I have more than enough to share with the rest of the world. I would like to thank the Mr. International organization, especially Mr. Alvin Sim, for this opportunity. I have grown so much personally and professionally under your guidance, and I will always be the distinctively handsome man that we believe in. Today, I hand over the great responsibility of Mr. International to the next winner. I'm sure this title will also change your life as did to mine. Maraming salamat po.
Suwon have set such high standards for Mr. International. And in just few moments, one of these three contestants will be following his footsteps. Attorney Arnold Abdua, the managing partner of AAA and Company CPAs, our official tabulator has tallied votes. And please hand me the results. May we call in our finalists. Are you all ready? To those who are watching back home, please hold on to your seats because we are about to announce the winners for tonight. I will be announcing the second runner-up. The second runner-up for the 13th Mr. International is Hong Kong. Congratulations, Hong Kong. Only two men remain. Vietnam and Venezuela, please take center stage. Both of you worked hard for this, but only one will be crowned as the 13th Mr. International. If in any reason the winner is unable to fulfill his duties, the first runner-up shall take place. To be clear to everyone, I will be announcing the Mr. International title. Are you ready? Your 13th Mr. International is Vietnam. And our first runner-up is Venezuela. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the 13th Mr. International, Shake Bao! Shake Bao, take your first walk as Mr. International! The sash has been passed, and we have a brand new Mr. International. My name is Michael Bristol. Good night, and God bless you all.
And for the after party, the ticket is available at the entrance.